Hello, ladies and oh, actually, I gotta get rid of the green screen factor behind me. I still have the green screen behind me. I just realized. Wow. Okay, I'm quickly gonna get rid of the green screen. One sec. I hate this thing. Oh, stop, Gordon. I keep forgetting that there's a 5-minute delay, so when I say sup, you won't hear it. Let's see. Puck first pick. Gotta turn on the volume in game. For HF with the Kunkka. Very early Kunkka pickup for 11Monkeyz. Comboed with the Marcy. Marcy very good against the puck. You would expect that he would not be able to get the catch, but it tends to happen that he still does.
Radiance turn to
a lot of the time.
It is Dire's band.
Dawnbreaker Dawn Puck is a very nasty combo. Puck holds him in place. Dawn comes in with the big fat hammer, and that should be easy cleanup crew coming into play. Very scary prospect as well, for the most part.
Seconds. 5 seconds.
Let's see what more can be achieved here. Draft is looking pretty a-okay so far. It's Kunkka's also not too bad because you can drag the Dawnbreaker back with your X mark. The Puck, the mid matchup against Puck can of course dodge a lot of spells, but it's still fairly scary. You don't really want to build a Yule Scepter, but I think you need to against the Kunkka. Witchblade is still the preferred item of choice for the Puck, for the most part. I guess that's exactly what he's going to try and secure. Because you got to get a lot of damage. I'm wondering what Hero Palantimos is going to go for in game number 3. He went, I did check out the game 1 and game 2 drafts. Game 1, it was the Palantimos TP. Game 2, it was the Alchemist, but the Alchemist wasn't really a good Alchemist game against the enemy's lineup. They had a lot of damage, a lot of nuisances. I also have Ice Cream, so I'm kind of gonna like lurk, eat this ice cream in the meantime. So yeah, kind of a mukbang stream added in. I'll add in some ASMR as well. Okay, I'll stop, because that's probably gonna make some people barf.
Dire's turn to ban.
Probably mute myself for 3 seconds.
10 seconds remain.
I think I just unmuted myself on Discord.
5 seconds.
Yeah, I
remain.
muted myself on Discord. God, I love good ice cream. Even though it's like, it's kind of like from the little, it's a poor man's Calippo.
Enchantress.
And if you don't know what Calippo is, that's sad. The Calippo's amazing. Enchantress 5 position. They haven't shown up their offlane yet. It could be a Dawn offlane, obviously, because I think it's most likely going to be a Dawnbreaker offlane. But it could also be a Dawn 5, and then the Enchantress. It is a NAS hero, Mary Y. We saw it in the previous series as well, where their opponents picked it 3 times in a row, if I'm not mistaken, and those impetus arrows can hurt. I do like the fact that they have a playmaking hero in the Marcy, but there's the clockwork. And I think that is the most crucial aspect. You've got a puck that can initiate, you've got the clockwork that can initiate, and you've got the Dawnbreaker to counter initiate or back up the initiation. I think that is exactly how you need to draft with a Dawnbreaker. You cannot rely on the Dawnbreaker to be the initiator, because she can't do that. That's not her job. It never is and never will be. Well, maybe not never will be, but it never has been.
Dire must choose.
Snapfire. Okay. Snapfire for HF. Probably a 4 position snap with the clock. It could be a 4 snap. It could be a 5 snap. Clockwork can be a 4 or 5 either way. It depends on exactly what you're playing up against. Like when you're laning against an Enchantress, I think Clockwork's pretty good. I'm going back to my ice cream. 11Monkeyz. Are they going to pick up their safe laner? They do have last pick, so I would assume they'll pick up their safe laner last. And considering you're looking for an off laner,
Radiant's turn to ban.
actually they're going to go for the Palantimos Luna regardless. So they're going to ban out the opposing safe lanes that could be very nasty for Luna. Honestly, it wouldn't be too surprising if they go Dawnbreaker safe lane, because Dawn safe is actually very solid against Luna. And if you have a Snapfire 5, get a decent offlaner on HF side, you could have a very filthy game where you just dumpster them. Lycan ban. Huh. I guess it is Blink that still needs a hero. And Blink likes playing Visage, which is banned. Lycan, which is banned. Beastmaster, which is banned. The
5 seconds remain.
Panda, Brewmaster, still one of the heroes that he loves playing. Viper's also banned.
Radiant's banned.
Blink is running out of heroes to play.
Seconds. 5 seconds. It is Dire's ban.
Wait, they banned the Chen, so they expected a offlane Chen. I know that Blink, he might have actually played that before. I think he has. There were a couple of players that went for the offlane Chen. I think it was Skylark? Brame? that used to do that a couple of times. I don't know if it was Skylight, but someone from Brain. HF, they look like a very tanky lineup. They just need a safe laner to finish the job.
5 seconds remain.
You could go two routes. You could go like in your face kind of safe laner, like a lifestealer. Not necessarily saying that lifestealer is the perfect choice here, but like a lifestealer where you just walk up and smack him. Juggernaut's also not a bad pick, I would say. Kunkka's X mark is going to be annoying, and if you got spin or rage, you could just walk away and ignore anything.
Dire's turn to pick.
Weaver.
There you go, Weaver. Hard to catch hero. Definitely going to be needing that early BKB. I like the Weaver pick here. Luna can't touch you. Enchantress can't touch you. Marcy definitely can, but you also have to probably deal with a Clockwork 5 in this laning stage.
10 seconds.
Marcy in general is not in a very comfortable spot. Stoikov, is it going to be his offlane Kunkka though? That could still be a possibility for 11Monkeyz. Or are they just going to get an offlaner that deals with a Weaver? I don't really know which one. Bloodseek would be the best, but he is currently banned.
Choose your hero.
I mean, you are up against 3 strength heroes. Timbersaw does fuck all against the Weaver, though. That's kind of it. I like HF's draft for game number 3, so my prediction will be going their direction. I will be posting that in Discord right now. For the people that are interested, I do post my predictions in Discord. Where I do keep track... Starting today, I do keep track of the tally of the score of all the predicted bets and the like. HF over 11Monkeyz. The odds are for game 3 1.58. Not great, but I do like their draft about 2.5 units more. So if you're interested in checking out the predictions and the like, it is in my Discord. That you can just join it. It is free of charge to join. I do not put anything behind a paywall. Would be very much appreciated if you do join Cloudbet, though. There's a QR code in the bottom left and also a link in chat. Also below the stream there's a banner that has a lightning bolt on it. That is also for Cloudbet. If you join, don't forget to give me a heads up, and I'll give you a nice treat as well on the Cloudbet website. It is a cryptocurrency betting website, and they do have a lot of options as well. They have most of these games, if not all of the games, available for live bet predictions currently. They do have HF versus 11Monkeyz on there as well. The odds are 1.5 for HF, 2.47 for 11Monkeyz currently. So they have slightly changed. The Timbersaw is good against, I guess, the Clockwork, which you're probably gonna have to deal with.
Prepare yourself.
But Weaver really does not care about Timbersaw. Hell, Weaver doesn't care about anything on the 11Monkeyz lineup. I think this is such a free Weaver game.
Saw that coming. Ha! Get it?
Is their lockdown is Kunkka, Marcy, and Luna. And Luna's terrible lockdown.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Seconds.
And there we have them already looking for a possible fight. They know that there's probably an observer ward placed down, and they still know that it is somewhere in the vicinity. But where, though? Actually, I'm checking from lobby, so I can't check their freaking levels.
Those who bear
Wait.
witness will not soon
Oh,
forget
Desperate's.
that which transpires.
I really like Desperate as a mid laner. I really like Desperate. Used to play in... Was it Puck Champ? Yeah, he used to play in Puck Champ last year. And I always loved watching his games. 22 years old. Semyon Shvetchvo. I can't pronounce that for shit. Sorry if I mispronounce your name, my dude. Maestro on the Clockwork. He's just gonna bring in the battery assault harassment. As much nuisance as possible. Retsu on that Weaver. Right now, there is no reactive armor yet on the Timbersaw. So it's your best bet to harass him, get him as low as possible to make that lane really tough to come back into. Mary Y. Pendant's Wisps, keep him going. Top lane. This Luna definitely does have to be careful. If you get Cookie, Shotgun Blasted, plus the Celestial Hammer Starbreaker, you die. Speaking of possibly dying, Mary Y might be first blooded, dropping very low. He is going to get first blooded. So high, so low, you go. Bye-bye. And that is first blood for the Snapfire. You can see it half a second, and you are deleted in that top lane. And Luna is also not a hero that survives it that much more, but luckily enough, there's no mana available on the Dawn. Otherwise, Pantimos would probably have been absolutely evaporated as well. Blink still not level up. Luckily enough, gets that armor from the tower, and the lane equilibrium is in his favor pretty significantly. And it's really those first couple of levels that are a struggle fest. Okay, going in onto the Weaver? Question mark? I guess it is nice harass for now. Mid lane matchup's going pretty even. Slight advantage for the Kunkka. Unsurprisingly, it is a Kunkka. He hits like a truck. And he also is a melee hero with solid attack damage. Desperate. Guessing it correctly, he is dropping very low. And needs to be very careful of a Stoikov whip. They're going on to Retsu. Invis detection is nearby, but he was a little bit out of dodge. Blink needs to get himself back. Actually, they're going to go in onto Maestro. The Clockwork's in trouble. Timber Chain comes through. Blink does still need to be a little bit careful, though. So Retsu is back to full HP, full mana. And once if he gets bugs on you, it does drain your armor very quickly. Shotgun blast in the face. Mary White dead again. Oh, gotta love Dawnbreaker Snapfire combos. Stupid damage. It's just stupid damage.
Denied.
Ooh, baited, says Stoikov. Baited. Master baited. Fritz having a pretty good lane. Blink slightly less so, but he is level 3 now, so he has got reactive armor level 2, so it's a lot more survivable laning forward. It is kind of dangerous to try and Timber Chain away from a Clockwork if he's got battery assault on, because the tick, 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 tick can interrupt your attempt to disengage. Desperate gets a silence off, dodges the X Mark Torrent combo that way. He is out of spells and out of mana and out of everything, so he is going to get taken down with a good rotation from Nukumati to get a kill onto the puck mid. And he is heading out towards the top lane to try and sustain it a bit more. They are playing with Blink solo in the bottom. Speaking of Blink, he is going to get taken down. So that's the downside of leaving your offlaner alone, considering it's actually not a very good lane for a Timbersaw to solo. Against a Clockwork Weaver, yes, technically on paper you're up against Strength Hero, you should be a-okay, but the Weaver is so annoying to deal with. He also has the Javelin finished up, so that's so much extra damage with the proc. 70 bonus magic damage. And the Timbersaw, well, he's got a lot of armor with the reactive armor stacks, but magic damage still hurts like a truck. Blinky. The only plus is that the lane is not, you know, that far forward. However, Maestro cutting the creep wave, making it a little bit more problematic, and just interrupting Blink again in the middle of his Timber Chain. Palantimos is top net worth though, and Stoikov is second, so they're still doing a very good job. Stoy is actually very farmed in rebuttal. They're tri-laning top almost.
I'm in your debt. Jackpot.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
KT Mob, toss back. Shotgun does a lot of damage though, and actually he's going to go in onto Marcy, who's dropping very low. Nonetheless, the Dawnbreaker should still die. If they had a puck TPing there, they probably would have gotten a lot of damage done. Speaking of which, Desperate in mid is just not having a great time. Wait, he's not even going boots? He's just going straight Witchblade Rush without brown boots. Okay. That's an interesting choice. Palantimos is getting a very good lane all of a sudden because of that tri-lane that they set up. Retsu, Ring of Health. I guess Lincoln Sphere is value this game. A lot of value this game. As well. Plus it just makes you survive the lane significantly better.
With flair.
Link's still going to die though. Underneath the tower. Not much he can do. Almost gets a kill onto Maestro in return. Retsu? Oh, he was waiting for the Shikuchi, for the Geminate attack. Stoikov TP'd in. Retsu's already out of dodge. Maestro just needs to wait until he gets mana so he can TP. Even places the ward behind the tower so he can TP to safety. Well, not to, so he can TP, but he will TP to safety afterwards. He'll back up in his base. Maestro level 4.5, not too bad at this 8 minutes into the game, so he tranquils is his next item. The Dawnbreaker level 6 is going to be a big one though. And it was a rotation from Stoikov used to try and help out the side lanes, which failed miserably. Mary Y, come get healed. We'll get cracked up in the meantime. And Retsu's going to continue on with his Millstone.
That was very thoughtful.
Radiant should look to their middle tower. Radiant should look to their bottom tower.
But through it all, Blink is still getting very good farm. To a degree, he is still more farmed than the Dawnbreaker, which is... That's actually saying something. Dawnbreaker did not have that bad of a lane, but eventually, once they started tri-laning, it became so much tougher for the Dawn to really make anything happen.
No.
Maestro's back though. Korea gets sniped. Luckily enough, he did get his Soul Ring in time. Heal comes up on top. Yeah, it is a bit of a timing thing with the battery assault. You need to have a bit of luck on your side.
Blessings upon
I love
a
ice cream.
loyal warrior.
So much.
Radiant should look to their middle tower.
Then going in for Blink will not be able to interrupt him in his chain. And they're trying to really focus down this Timber, but in the meantime, Palantimos is done with the Mask of Madness. Stoikov is going for the BKB rush. They're actually having very farmed cores on the side of 11Monkeyz.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, we're back. So he wants to get his level 6, so he can get the Kisses of Death. Retsu charging forward. Nukumati. Dreamcoil only connects onto Nukumati. Marcy's dropping low, so he on the run. It will be Retsu getting that kill. Stoikov almost guesses the torrent correctly, so he will die on the side to Palantimos. So both safe laners do manage to get a kill. In the meantime, Tier 1 tower gets secured by Stoikov. He is going to be targeted. Maestro does have the Battery Assault, just gained the mana. He's going to go in onto Palantimos. Actually, Palantimos does so much damage. Retsu now needs to disengage. And that, Luna, the glaive's bouncing, very unfortunate for them. While in the meantime, Dawnbreaker top side, he's just going to get tossed back. So they can finish him off. Dawn charging away, but no TPs in time to help him out. The puck just comes too late. He's possibly thinking of going for Blink, but the problem is no coil, no catch, no control. I got a bunch of messages that I quickly have to read.
You shall not.
Dire should look to their top tower.
Okay, Buckaroo. Snort coil gets snapped. Desperate. Should be able to... Oh no, Blink! Pretty much guesses it correctly. They get the kill. They're going for the tier 1 tower in the bottom lane.
Top tower is under attack.
I don't know why. Did he... Did it get cancelled? Must have been the case. On Team will stop net worth going for the Dragonlance next. Looking pretty rough here for HF. Weaver, Lincoln Sphere's getting closer. Didn't actually finish up his power treads. Or boots in general. Wait, does Desperate also... Okay, no. Desperate did get his brown boots.
A golden thread.
But now Timbersaw is catching up to Desperate. Hell, he's even catching up to Retsu slowly but surely. Wait, he's not finishing up Lincoln's? Retsu!
You okay?
That was a unfortunate couple of circumstances. Time lapsing right back to literally where you were a half second ago, and then you still get killed off. Yeah, that Lincoln Sphere. I was already wondering why he's going for the Dragonlance instead of finishing up the Lincolns, because the only way that they catch him is with X-Mark, Dispose, or possibly the Lucent Beam, because Enchantress has technically Enchant to use on you to pop the Lincolns, but it's so garbage. Palantimos, the Mortimer Kiskas, almost completely whiffing. Hookshot comes in. They get the kill. Palantimos is dead, but so he will be left behind. He's going to go for the TP attempt. Stoikov, X-Mark used on the Snapfire. He will die, but they should be able to get themselves 2 support kills in return. Maestro is on the run, and Maestro will die, so he on the other angle. And they do get Palantimos, but they do have to sacrifice a lot for that kill. Mainly because the Mortimer's Kisses started off a little bit unfortunate. And that forced the Maestro Clockwork to go for the hook shot in. Retsu is 1,000 gold behind Palantimos, but Stoikov is so big. BKB now done on the Kunkka. Does not fear anything in these team fights for the foreseeable future. Weaver does... It's going to take a while before the Weaver has the actual damage necessary. I think he goes Lincolns and probably Dragonlance. I would assume at that point Scotty. Once he gets Scotty plus Shard, maybe, you know, the Weaver does become very significantly terrifying. catch onto Retsu again. The heal will keep him alive for the time being, but nice toss from Nuku, making sure the heal does not continue. And Nuku's playing a really good game onto the Marcy. Nice cookie stun onto 2. Desperate joining in, does have a coil, but he barely has any mana left on the puck. Stoikov still with the BKB charging forward for Sohee. Sohee dropping low. In comes Blink from behind. Desperate, does he have the damage? Stoikov is going to get taken now. Maestro still going out with a burst here. And it is going to be a double kill on both sides. I don't ever get why people are being chased by Timbersaw and they decide to walk into the trees. It's literally the only place you can't walk into. Because that right there, Whirling Death, you know what it does? It does bonus damage per tree that it cuts when it's on top of you. And this is Blink on the Timbersaw who got destroyed in the lane. And he just completely wiped the floor with them. That's a triple kill. Comes a little bit late to the party, but during all of that, Palantimos is farming bottom. He's going for the BKB. He's going to get the BKB also at a very solid timing. They're looking really good on 11Monkeyz here. HF making a couple of mistakes. Retsu getting caught twice in a row now by the XMR combo. He should just play defensively, farm his own jungle until he gets his Lincolns, and then he can be a little bit more aggressively. Until that point, he has 1200 HP. He's dead in like he's dead in a ghost ship, XMR ghost ship combo. Paused champ coming into play. Actually, I have to cast South America close qualifier in an hour and a half. So I will be doing this third map, and then I'll be taking a break because I do have to do like actual not my stream work. I think I am kind of making myself slightly die this week by doing way too much casting. I'm doing 4 best of 3s today plus 1 game extra. Well, on very little sleep as well because I had a meeting at 11 AM in the morning. God, I barely get paid for any of it.
Radiant's courier has been killed. One side's misstep is the other's cunning play.
Behold!
Radiant's top tower is in danger. Radiant should look to their top tower. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
5k net worth lead is not an insignificant amount, especially considering Retsu is almost bottom of the cores on a Weaver who had originally a very good lane.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is in danger. Radiant's top tower.
Ice on the run, X mark onto so high, and they're just gonna find themselves 2 supports unless he TP's out right now. Unless he TP's out right now. Unless he TP's out right now. There's going to be the heal bomb in return. Actually, Dream Call onto 3 with the Mortimer's Kisses on top. Gets themselves 2 kills on the supports. Actually, the turnaround play very solidly done there. BKB force out onto Stoikov. He's going to run away trying to get the Shadow Blade. Palantimos has his own BKB available. They don't have any cooldowns. In comes Palantimos. Eclipse. Boom, 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 boom. No, he doesn't want you in his room to spend the night together. Desperate is running out of mana though. And yeah, they spot him out now. They've got that vision with the sentry ward. They know that Palantimos is invis ruined up. So they'll bail out. Net worth advantage, 3k. Big kills coming in. I don't even think the Clockwork died in that scenario. No, he's still on 3 deaths. Hookshot out of dodge. Keep the Timbersaw away from the fight. Retsu's Lincoln's is very close to being finished up. He does have the money for the recipe. The problem is, okay, his courier just respawned. Also, Ring of Aquila, not a bad item to have on a Weaver because you need that little bit of extra mana regen, which of course you get from the Perseverance. They're actually going Roshan right now on 11Monkeyz. And they do get spotted out though. They know that they're in Roche. Desperate is out of mana. There is No tier 1 to TP to. And that should still be the Aegis secured. Retsu's trying to get the backdoor in mid. Won't be able to get it. Maestro maybe a hook shot. But that rocket flare just gives away exactly where he's walking. So he kind of needs to dip. But it's an Aegis on the Luna. Gone. It's got the shard. Echo. Deso next. There's still a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
Radiant should look to their middle tower.
Flares here.
Double damage. Its middle tower is under attack.
Maestro going for the 4-staff next. So high with the blink.
Silence. I'm out.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
And they're just looking to break high ground at the moment. They do have that Aegis on the Luna. So it makes sense. Luna is also a very solid high ground hitter. Especially once the tier 3 tower is gone. You got those glaives bouncing all over the place. Desperate trying to cut the creep wave. The problem is there is a catapult wave on top in top lane as well. They need to kind of defend this. Otherwise, you are going to lose a full set of racks in no time at 21 minutes. Hook shot in onto Palantimos. He's trying to get the cog block. He does get it off onto Palantimos. He's dropping low. That's going to be the Aegis popped. Ghost ship in return. They will lose the Clockwork. Maestro does have buyback available. Palantimos forced to pop the BKB. He still needs to be careful because of this Weaver damage. And yeah, they honestly did a good job. There's a 2-man coil snap. The Marcy's going to get surrounded. He's going to get taken down. Stoikov misses the torrent there. In comes the Eclipse from the low ground. But they will be able to disengage. Buyback comes out from Maestro. He's trying to continue this fray. Stoikov will be able to get the TP away. And the rest of the team are on the run. But there's a catch onto Blink. He does have a silence on him. Shotgun does not connect. But they should be able to finish him off. And Blink does die. 6-kill streak picked up by the desperate Puck. He's got the bots now. Blink and a Witchblade. This Puck is starting to become a very big threat. Retsu also starting to deal some damage here with that the items that he secures. Going for the Chrysalis next. They didn't break the tier 3 tower. It did force a buyback on the Clockwork, but it is a 2 kills plus an Aegis pop. So all things considered, very good fight for HF.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
What a purty hue.
Hook shot in. Misses Stoikov. Goes for the back line. Maestro's just going to die back. I think this is actually a tactical feed from the Clockwork. His team was not really in position to really do anything. So he just died on purpose so that he had the death timer from the buyback taken care of. You tend to see some supports do that. Because losing your life as a Clockwork means nothing, but the extra 20 odd seconds that you're dead longer could be very problematic. Trying to cut the creep wave here is desperate as much as he can on the Puck is very capable in doing that. Kumati is looking for him though.
On the hunt for radiant forces. Structures are fortified.
Will be able to get the catch. Kumati, Puck does have a blink. Oh, bamboozled, bitch. Bamboozled. They are looking for more higher signs next on Desperate. Level 18 as well, so Dream Coil level 3. So he gets stunned up. 1 stun, 2 stun, 3 stun. Pop! Blink Timbersaw is dead. That's a big kill because he's the biggest team fighter they have on the set of 11Monkeyz. They're going to go for Mary Y, who's surrounded. BKB targets are there. Butterfly is next for Palantimos. He can break and open the Mask of Madness and get that Butterfly soon enough. That means Retsu needs to get an MKB. is not really the worst item for a Weaver to build. Actually, Weaver enjoys building up an MKB. It's damage with the Geminate attack. Also, if you get yourselves the shard on Weaver with the AoE Geminate attack, which is pretty much split shot, it works with the MKB as well, massively.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
And with the outpost now in firm control of HF, they have the net worth lead, they have the map control, and they're starting to become a very big threat here for 11Monkeyz. Blink is, yeah, he needs that BKB, otherwise he's a sitting duck. Puck is a little bit off, well, a lot off the level 25. That's going to be a crucial aspect, though. Puck tries to blink away, but the Orchid is surprised. They still don't get the connection, though. That right there, the reason why he is alive is Kaya Sanj. Just the Sanj with the 20% status resistance. Otherwise, the Orchid would have not come off and he would have been taken down. That is so huge. That already makes the item just pure value. But the Orchid on Stoikov is very scary for the Puck in these team fights. You don't really want to build a BKB this game either on the Puck. So maybe Lincoln Sphere would also be on his mind. Multitude of Lincoln Spheres ain't too shabby.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Gain Rune, Blink is guarding it. Don't really know who would otherwise secure it. Butterfly's done on the Luna though.
Ah, clear sailing now.
And that means Palantimos is a lot tankier than they would like. I mean, to a degree, he doesn't actually have that much HP, so he could very easily die still to magic damage if he's not careful.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They smoke up. Walking up the high ground. Retsu is the first point of contact. Smoke gets broken. Throws out his bugs. Quickly going to get away. Hook shot in on the back line. The heal bomb onto Palantimos. He's going to get tossed to safety. Pops the BKB. In comes the Eclipse onto Maestro. The Clockwork is going to die. He also got a catch onto the Dawnbreaker. Big cooldowns have been used on the Radiant side, but Desperate gets a nice Dream Coil onto 3. Snaps it onto 1. Takes down Nukumati. Desperate now needs to disengage. Especially considering the Kunkka is coming his direction, will be able to blink out of there. Mortimer's Kisses from the high ground. Retsu is still lurking about, so is so high. They do have the Shotgun Blast stun. Palantimos is actually dropping low. Shotgun's actually missing from so high. Palantimos, Luna will die eventually to Retsu's favor, who's going to continue to look for more. Honestly, I don't really see what he has to fear here, because he does a lot of damage on the Weaver. He's got that Chrysalis finish up. The buyback comes out from Sohi. Shotgun Blast on Blink, not going to connect actually. He doesn't even fire the Shotgun Blast. Stoikov is Shadow Bladed up. Gets the Orchid off on, so he wants to go for the dieback, which looks to be very likely. And Retsu is now all alone. Or is he hookshot in from Ice, who will respawn in the meantime. Stoikov. Kunkka will be taken down. Retsu Shikuchiing back. No X mark, so no connection. And Retsu is still alive and kicking, but look at that Maestro damage coming in. Blink charging back and forth. Maestro, does he get taken down? So close. Staying alive thanks to the Essence Ring healing. But a huge teamfight victory right there for the side of 11Monkeyz. They do manage to force out a buyback onto So High. They get most of the enemy heroes down. Of course, the Retsu is the only one that really survives. But you can see in the team fight, his damage was not even that great. Timbersaw doesn't really fear him. Kunkka, he's got 3.1k HP, same story, he doesn't really fear him. Luna does still, even though Luna does have a butterfly. Hook shot in onto Mary Y. Cog blocked back. Enchantress dead. Or is he? Dreamcold gets used for this kill though. Will eventually die. Surprised that Desperate did not get disposed of there. And Roshan is up in 20 seconds.
Silence.
KTAM. KTMOP. KOK. Thanks. MOP. No, I don't know. Otherwise it would KTY MOP. Ooh, 3-man Gleipnir. going for the Daedalus continuation, so he's not going to go for the MKB. But Roshan would be a nice one because he really wants to have the shard. Reduce cooldown by 2 seconds and cause the slow arm to latch onto and reveal invisible units, which is not too important. Actually, it is important against the Kunkka. But also, Gemnut attack will also hit units within 1200 range of the original target that have the Swarm Beetles attached to them, aka Split Shot on a Weaver. Which is pretty good with Gleipnir and Chrysalis, and actually surprisingly enough doesn't have Scotty. I mean, he kind of needs a Scotty MKB, Hurricane Pike, Daedalus, and then he's done. And he's fully 6-slotted. Retsu heading top, spots out Palantimos. Gleipnir comes in, Palantimos doesn't want to pop his BKB, but he's just going to straight up die. The Dispos gets used and they still lose their lives. Don't want to pop the BKB? Well, sorry, bro. You're going to get absolutely evaporated in response. Look at that 3-man pump damage as well onto the Enchantress. Blink trying to TP out of there. Does he get away? The Gleipnir is going to hold him down. Blink pops the BKB. He's also, you know, a little bit greedy on that BKB. Desperate is very greedy himself because there's going to be the Orchid. And now Desperate, you're in a world of hurt. Why? Yes, indeed, give him the tip because he deserves it after that big old misplay. They are going to go for Roshan, but now there is no Desperate to help defend. Stoikov walking towards the pit has a Thorn. Could be a little bit annoying, but I assume this is still going to be an Aegis Plus shard in favor of HF. I always call them Have Fun, but I have no idea what HF stands for. This Retsu getting the free shard, getting the Aegis. Daedalus is very close. And yeah, Palantimos not wanting to pop his BKB because that makes Roche very tough to do. Really bit him in the keister. It's a scary Weaver at this stage. Daedalus is almost done. Double damage in the river. That's what's being pinged out by me specifically because, you know, I see it first. Got them eyes of a hawk and the skills of a dung beetle. Actually, my eyes are also terrible. That's why I'm wearing glasses. I've got like -6, -1, 5.5, -6 in my eyes. So I am very close to blind.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
My sister's way worse though. -8. Palantimos shotgun blast. Does he pop the BKB? Hook shot comes in and again no. Palantimos is like no. I don't need no BKB. BKB is for suckers. But we can see who the real sucker is right here because the damage is just immense. Palantimos deleted. Chasing for Mary Why he will be taken down in the process. And yep, that Maestro, great hook shot as well, of course. Even if you pop BKB, you are going to get stunned. But the fact that you just take so much damage before even pop Satanic there. And it's like, no, I don't, you know, BKB, I don't need it. I still have my 7-second charge. I don't want to drop it to 6. I got to get more value out of my BKB. Well, dying is the worst possible value you can get in this game. Well, not the worst. Losing the Ancient is the worst. If you die to defend it, it's actually value.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I don't know why I have so much energy. Because I know that once South American close qualifiers start, I am going to be back to boring ass DK.
Dire's middle barracks.
So Weaver hook shot in, going for the backline, 2-man silence. The Marcy is going to be the main target for Desperate because he's the playmaker on the Dire team. He does almost come back alive onto Palantimos here. They need to disengage. They're taking a lot of damage. Stoikov as well. Retsu with the Shikuchi trying to run away. He actually is going to get X mark back, but still has the Aegis available. 3-man Dream Coil comes out. Snap the coil onto Blink. He's dropping very low. Can the Weaver get away? He's going to get silenced up. The Weaver's dropping low. In comes the Ul Bomb on top. From behind, says KTMOP. And he blows him up. In comes the Ghost Ship as well. Desperate trying to get the catch onto Stoikov. He is going to die. Palantimos did get the good Eclipse. The solid Eclipse. They find the kill onto Retsu. Big team fight coming into play. They did lose a lot on the Dire side. It's 2 buybacks used. And a scary prospect, as it is Dream Coil Pierce's BKB now on the Puckaroo. Ooh, bounties! Dos bounties. Bounty is a delicious freaking chocolate bar.
Hunting bounties.
Regeneration. Silence.
Palantimos, Palantimos. Rough game for him. Desperate is done with the full Octa. Full Octarine being delivered to Desperate. So he's got that cooldown reduction. 56 seconds for Dream Coil. 5.3 seconds for both Illusory Orb and Waning Rift. 5.3 seconds cooldown on that. My lord.
Illusion. Silence.
If you have Waning Rift plus a little bit of a cooldown tool, then you can have permanent invis detection. I mean, it's still shit, but you could.
Silence. Here I am.
Boom, there it goes.
Meister's going for the Aghanim Scepter. Retsu, BKB. Yeah, I think BKB is probably a must-have on the Weaver. He does have extra Geminate attack, which is even more value.
Rock it on.
Desperate, overwhelming Blink next. There's also extra cooldown reduction on the Blink daggers, neat. From just having the Octarine.
Silence.
With the Aether Lens as well, you got that stupid range
Dire's
on
top
everything.
tower is under attack.
Dream Coil cast range. He also has the Psychic Headband, so it definitely helps. Psychic Headband into Dream Coil pushback.
Silence. Behold.
Let's see. Quickly gonna have to check something.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Better not far off.
So high. Building up the Scythe of Vice. Desperate. What else are they building up? Let's see. Kunkka. I haven't seen his items in a while. AC is going for the Silver Edge. Marcy. Blink Dagger after his Aether. Wow, that's still a long way to go.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Timbersaw going for the Scythe himself. They don't actually have a Skadi. Both sides have no healing reduction. No Skadi, no Shivas on either team. Which is kind of remarkable considering Enchantress heals. You've got Luna with the Satanic. Timbersaw on the Dire side. You've got Marcy as well with the Psychic, which is 50% lifesteal. Which is a lot. On the Radiant side, you got the Dawnbreaker ulti. Okay, it's only the Dawnbreaker ulti at the moment. But still, you know, it's a scary ulti. It do be spooky. Waning Rift duration is set 4.25 seconds and the cooldown is 5.3. So there's only 1.05 seconds of downtime of not being silenced in a fight if he just keeps on spamming it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
A golden thread.
Come on, sprites.
Hook shot not going to connect. Mary does heal up. Roshan, third one, is probably going to be the target here. They go in onto Mary. There's going to be a catch onto Retsu. Doesn't have a BKB. Can he get it off? He is going to die though. 100 seconds, no buyback available. They're going to go in for more damage though because there are more cores on the Radiant side. KTMOP trying to go for the immediate TP out into the pit. BKB still going on. He gets the TP to safety, but Retsu, and now he's the one playing a dangerous game by not being able to pop his BKB in time. What's up with all these non-BKB using cores in this game? Oh, Desperate is going to make sure he gets his split push shenanigan going. Could TP bottom lane. There are creeps very close towards the tier 2 tower. Exactly, that's where he's going. And he's making sure that it's going to get pushed out. Roshan is not up for another 45 seconds. Retsu will be respawning in, give or take, around the same time frame. Slightly behind it, though. They do take Roche pretty quickly with that Luna being so incredibly fast. Maestro, Power Cogs, leash units inside. That's actually such a good one if you get a good hook shot.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, Desperate. Gotta be careful. Stoikov's coming in. He does have a Lincoln's. Oh! He's going back right to Stoikov, and that's where they're lying in wait. Nice hook shot in from Maestro. Can they control up Desperate on the puck? He is going to be chilling in his Invis form. Leap forward. Look at the freaking range. Overwhelming blink. Bye-bye. He's out of there. They will lose Maestro for that play. Roshan has respawned in the meantime. They can buy back on Maestro. They realize that Roche is up. Blink has his level 25 Whirling Death attribute reduction has been chosen, and they're going to walk right towards the pit. Can they do anything about it? They kind of need Maestro if they want to contest Roche. And Roche is just going to die. It's going to be an Aegis Cheese and Refreshes Shard for 11Monkeyz. It's a little bit too late to go for the Roche fight. And that gives an avenue for 11Monkeyz to come back into the game. But this game ain't over just yet. It's open. Wide open. Right for the taking. Ready for hunting.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Players here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Scooching through. Baltimos
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
is nearby. Right behind them is still smoked up. Retsu needs to be careful. Dipping out into the trees they go.
Is under attack.
They are going to be spotted. Gleipnir comes out. Baltimos the hook shot onto two. There's the two-man stun as well. They get the first. They get the second. Buyback immediately from Stoikov to rejoin the fight. Maestro is dropping low. That would be a dieback coming through. Retsu's going to go for the BKB TP out. He does not want to deal with that fight any longer. Toss back. Maestro is dead. 100 seconds. No buyback available. They also find Sohi in the trees. That's going to be a secondary dead. They did force out a buyback on to the Kunkka, and the Aegis was popped in half a second. Desperate going for the TP attempt, but he gets the TP off in the nick of time. Wait, couldn't he just Lincoln Sphere? Point him? X-Mark?
Is under attack.
Desperate actually TP bottom so he can get the split push continuation and keep the enemies occupied. 15 seconds until he can TP back to base.
Dire's bottom tower is no more.
They do not have Clockwork, and honestly, Clockwork's been so instrumental to every one of these team fights.
Low down, no account, creep stealing fool.
Desperate TPing back. Bottom lane becomes a little bit scary going for the high ground here if you are 11Monkeyz. I'm just going to have to keep open the buyback menu for the most part. Retsu doesn't have a buyback. What the hell did he buy? He hasn't actually bought anything in a while on the
Radiant's
Weaver.
top tower is under attack.
He's still playing with a freaking magic stick. This Weaver feels like he's been very scared for most of these fights. Granted, he kind of has to. He's going for the Scotty, and finally he's going for the Scotty. I actually don't need a way to deal. Like, the Dawnbreaker does so much damage, he kills the freaking Luna. With that double Starbreaker.
A prize.
Bottom lane, sorry I missed the start of the fight. They already lost the Maestro very quickly. Desperate is in trouble. The puck is going to drop low. Does he get himself away? The puck is dead. That's a huge kill. They get themselves a very big double kill. Looking for more. Retsu's on the retreat. Doesn't have a BKB available anymore. On the side, they will even kill KTMOP. And this might just be looking like it's getting close to it. Retsu with the Shikuchi spam. Does have the Gleipnir hold them down. So he snap fire, no blink available. Is invised up for a bit with that cloak. However, he's going to get spotted out and he's going to die to boot. That is going to be a double dieback on... two dead on the side of HF that do not have a buyback available. And now it's 11Monkeyz. They're going to go for the high ground push themselves. Palantimos has a Scythe of Vice. Through all of that. Stoikov with the Basher. They're going to walk up the high ground. In the meantime, you've got Retsu going for backdoor gaming? But you're playing against the Luna. You can't really play backdoor gaming against the Luna. That is a lot of damage. A 5-man Dream Coil comes into play. If they had the Clockwork there, that would have been a team wipe. If they had the Clockwork there, that would have 100% been a team wipe. Because then the Dawn just comes in, blinks on top, double Starbreaker, they all die. That shows you exactly how terrifying this game is. They also have a Timbersaw now with the Scythe of Ice. Double Scythe on the Dire side. Maestro, stop dying! He's literally their initiator. And he just dies constantly. 75 seconds, no Clockwork. A guy. He's literally just been solo throwing the game for the last bit. And up the high ground they go. Palantimos does burst it down significantly fast. Retsu still doesn't have the Scotty. Doesn't actually have the money for a buyback. Luckily enough, the puck does a very good job at high ground defending for the HF side. But if he makes one wrong move on the puck, he's dead. Double Scythe. Poor kid. So many tools that can kill him. Kinda needs an Aeon Disc. Actually has bots in his backpack. Has he bought the BKB? He knows what's up. Desperate Dream Coil stun duration. That is actually not bad, having that one in 445 XP. However, gotta be careful. The only downside they have on 11Monkeyz is that like Marcy is the only initiator they have. Timber probably needs to get that blink so he can get the blink hex off. Retsu bought out for the Scotty. He is very tanky now, though, so that's one big plus, but he does not have a buyback. No one on HF side have a buyback. Actually going to smoke out. Maestro is looking for a good catch. Two heroes next to each other would be the ideal one. Hook shot comes in, going for the back line. That's Stoikov. He does actually not have a buyback available. If they kill off the Kuka, that would be huge. He is going to almost drop. He eats the cheese. The Gouda keeps him alive for now. In comes Palantimos with the ulti. Gets the damage going. They got a double kill, a huge one as well. Where's the Weaver damage? Retsu has not done anything right there. And they do eventually get the kill onto the Kunkka at the very least, looking for continuation. Retsu needs to be a little bit careful. They're actually taking a lot of damage from this puck spam. Retsu just evaporates Blink. Coming in for more. Palantimos with the Satanic will not be able to stay alive because Desperate is a god. And just like that, the team fight looked horrendous for HF at the start, but very quickly turns in their favor. And it's, look at that damage. Of course, Retsu, once he gets the bugs on all the enemies and then hits them with the double Geminate attack splash AoE. But that puck is just doing so much work with the overwhelming Blink and the Waning Rift Illusion Orb spam. Roche is up, so it is going to be the fourth Roche with a free Ags to be secured. They're trying to finish off the enemy's base here. They get rid of the tier 4 and now they're just going to disengage. Honestly, just go Roche. Just go Roche. It's up. It is up. I'm not too sure about going for this kill here. You could play it safe. Get the Aegis cheese. Make sure you have a buyback available on the Weaver. They have scythes. Just walk to the pit. They scan it out. Yeah, they hit Roche. They know that Roche is up. They're going to head towards the pit. Who gets the Aghanim Scepter, though? Fuck? Invis detection is kind of okay, I guess. It pushes everyone back, which is kind of annoying during a team fight. Especially with that Dream Coil Pierce. Oh, he's got Dream Coil Rapid Fire. So they have to snap the coil. Otherwise, they're still going to die to the puck. Yeah, Desperate. Eats the Ags. Gets the Refresher and the cheese. Gets all the pieces. So high as level 25. So he's going to go Mortimer's Kisses launch. AKA globs of million deaths. Palantimos going for the Refresh Orb. I guess they could wait 2 minutes to get the buybacks available, especially on Desperate, who is a crucial component of their win chances. Weaver. Swarm armor reduction. It's such a weird talent. Swarm armor reduction. It feels so shit. Gucci charges is pretty neat though. Palantimos no buyback. He is done with the Refresh Orb. Double Cataclysm, double Eclipse, not Cataclysm. Double Eclipse, double Scythe, double BKB, double Satanic. All very freaking big tools in these team fights. Stoikov, Timbersaw, and Disc, which is good, which pretty neat, staying alive a little bit longer in the fight. Because even the Timbersaw gets like 3-shot by this Weaver with all of his damage. Does he keep some buyback money at the ready? Dawnbreaker buyback is especially going to be useful. If he does not use his ulti right now and he dies, he just buys back and ultis back into the fray. Retsu takes a lot of damage, but the X-Mark comes back. Catch onto Palantimos. Nice toss from Matu and Nukumati. However, they will lose the Clockwork in return. They find the Maestro kill, who does buy back, knowing that there is not going to be a Marcy going forward. Desperate needs to be careful. Refresher shard used just so he can go in his phase shift and get away. Retsu's going to lose his first life. Palantimos, though, has that Refresh Orb that he can use. KTM OP going in for Palantimos. Do they have the damage? In comes the Eclipse in return as well. Retsu needs to Shikuchi away from there. The damage is coming through. They do have the Buck still alive. The damage is coming in. Desperate pushes them all back, but Retsu's going to die. He does have a buyback. They do not have Palantimos. Desperate is going to die. And all of a sudden, it is open, but they have a couple of buybacks on the Radiant side. If they all buy back and walk down mid lane, there is no Palantimos. They know there's no Palantimos. This is literally your chance. Buy back, walk it down, and finish the game. They do not do that. I'm really wondering why. I actually have no idea why they're not buying back.
Illusion.
Okay. I'm not too sure about this because now they're just waiting until 11Monkeyz walk up the high ground. Maybe if they get a catch there and they kill him off, could be pretty big. Stoikov especially would be a nice catch. TP from Sohi, they find the Enchantress. Stoikov still has a buyback, so even if you kill him, he can still come back into the fray. Desperate snaps the coil onto the Enchantress. Desperate's dropping low actually. And he's trying to disengage. Blink with the scythe will not be able to get the Hex off. I really don't get what HF is doing here. They're just losing a set of racks. Also, you got to get rid of that Wraithback totem. Because now they double bought back and they still got nothing out of it. They could have legit finished the game right there.
Bounty.
This game is taking a lot longer than I would like, because I kind of have to get some rest, because there's fucking DPC, South American close qualifier starting in 45 minutes. And DK does need his beauty sleep with like 10 minutes.
Boom! There it goes.
Arcane power.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Because now the ones that don't have buyback for the foreseeable future is HF.
And it's off.
Puck dies, GG. Maestro dies, very likely. So High dies, very reasonably likely. Rapier on Retsu though, so... Okay. Needs to be very careful not to die. Because that, you know, dying is not good. Retsu on the run, disengage. Do have a sentry in the area. Rapier Gaming. Stoikov. Hook shot onto Mary. Why not the best target to try and get a hook shot in? But on the backline, it's going to be KTM OP going in for the damage. Coming Retsu with the right clicks. Is he going to be able to mow anyone down? Actually, not going to be the case. They lose two on the side of HF. Chasing for more. The Ags is finished up on Blink as well. And Retsu just... Why is he trying to right-click the Enchantress there? If he gets the bugs on Enchantress, it's someone else nearby. Then the Enchantress also just straight up dies. He actually went to right-click the Enchantress in the middle of that fight. Yeah, let's attack the hero that gives you a 265 attack slot. I heard that's superb. Revenant's Brooch on the puck. That's always an interesting one. Can do a lot of damage. You should get shard. Does it work with shard? Oh, if he gets a shard as well. Your attacks deal bonus damage equal to 4% of your target max mana. Let's get the puck shard. I know does no one ever get the shard on puck anymore. Or ever. Well, he doesn't have a buyback for 4 minutes, and they're looking to knock on Heaven's door. Roshan, how long is it going to take until it respawns? Once Clockwork is back up, he's going to rocket flare the pit the entire time. And Roche is up in almost a full 3 minutes. That's enough time for Blink to get his buyback available again.
And it's off.
Let's check out that net with. Yeah, okay. Look at that nice little back and forth. Tier 5 items coming up in 60 seconds right now. Tier 5 items, a 60-minute game. I actually came back to cast this fucking last game. Okay. Hey, who's got the... Oh, Meister's got the ENG gear, looking for a lineup.
Incoming!
Mary Y, not the best target. He's pretty tanky. Wraithback, very annoying. Nature's Tendons Wisps. Maestro. Looking for the ward placement on the back end. You do get the jump in onto Maestro. That's a problematic point to be in because he's dead with the gem also dropped. KTM OP needs to disengage. Almost gets mowed down by the Enchantress going for the TP away. We'll be able to get the TP to safety. Roche is up in a minute. Tier 5 items have spawned. And Luna, yeah, Eclipse losing mini stun. The moment she picks that up, I think they lose on HF. That refresher Eclipse is enough to kill off the enemy team.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Let's see. What are the items secured? Giant's Ring and Arcanist armor on the Radiant side. Dire have the Seer... Bro, Seer Stone on a Marcy. Fuck off. Expose range. Rebound range. Link Dagger range. Sure. Book of the Dead for the Enchantress. Neat. Giant's Ring sticking to the puck. That's a big ass buck. Well, to be fair, if he blinks on top of you with the overwhelming blink, it's actually pretty nasty. Dawn has that Arcanist. Mirror Shield. Oh, Mirror Shield's so good. That is pure value right there for the Weaver. Because he can't afford to lose that Rapier. Roshan is up. And that is going to be everything they want and need. It does get spotted out. Clockwork is coming their direction. Dire side, do they have everything they need? Book of the Dead is still to be picked up by someone. 30 strength, 30 int. Not too bad. Apex on the Kunkka, so that's 70 extra strength. He's on 5.2k HP. Ex Machina on the Luna. Yeah, just keep on going ham with all your tools. Radiant got Book of the Dead themselves. Double damage for Retsu. Gets it. He's going to pop the BKB to make sure they can't get rid of the double damage as well. Looking for more of the backline. KTM OP. Dawnbreaker is going to get taken down. The hookshot comes out. Do they have the damage here? Retsu, why is he never there to right click? He's the only one that's just never available for the fight. KTM OP is going to get tossed back. He's going to get surrounded. And Retsu, you have a double damage rune. You gots to use it sometimes. Why are you focusing the Enchantress of all heroes? He keeps trying to kill the Enchantress, who's got 265 attack speed slow. Retsu, just focus, blink. Look at that Timbersaw, 3 hits, dead. Palantimos coming in with the Eclipse. That is the one with, not with the loosened mini stun just yet. Refresher gets used. Palantimos does not. He has a BKB available again with the Scythe of Ice. Retsu does need to be a little bit careful. They do buy back plenty on both sides. Blink dropping low. Hex gets spell reflected. Toss comes back. And there's going to be the kill with the Rapier on deck to be secured. Onto the Kunkka. Hookshot comes in from Maiso to push Stoikov back. But it looks very likely that this is just going to be the game in favor of HF. In favor of 11Monkeyz. Because HF is getting outplayed. And Retsu is literally doing nothing.
The tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Game vision in the pit, but they do not have their Clockwork with the hook shot available. Desperate could go for a steal, but his inventory is kind of full.
Behold!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Behold!
And top lane, Retsu. He's trying to get another rapier finished up. Do have it on Stoikov. Luckily enough, not onto the Luna. But Luna does have an Aegis.
Radiant's middle
And everything that she kind of wants.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Luca actually didn't get the Axe from Roche. Valentimo's dropping low. First life is going to get... Yeah, the fortification. They need to get rid of it right now. But the Luna's just going to go ham. And that is going to be 11Monkeyz taking game number 3. And I got to say, Retsu played horribly on the Weaver. Especially later portions of the game. I do not know why you would try and focus down the Enchantress every single time, considering he 3 shots at Timbersaw. But okay, it is what it is. It is going to be 11Monkeyz taking home the victory against HF. GG, well played. My name was DK Truman. If you do like the stream, if you do like the content, don't forget to follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, or wherever you're watching from. I gotta dip because I gotta get my own stream sorted for the Dota, for the ESL close qualifiers for ESL Genting, South America region. I will be doing the A stream, which is gonna be Tempest versus Beastco, so don't forget to check that one out. Again, big love to everyone watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to subscribe, to join the Discord server. Just join the Discord server. It's for good fun, and while you're at it, join CloudPet as well. Link is in the chat, and for both of them. And I will be going offline now. Hopefully I'll see you guys over on the ESL stream. Bye bye. I'm looking for the going away button. It's right here.